So let's come back to social media posts, because given that you are true expert on it, I wanted to make sure we spend a few minutes on giving some advice on how to do it better. So for somebody who is listening to us right now, watching us right now and thinking, I really want to start doing social media more, but I have done it in the past, I have not gotten much out of it. What would be some of the things you could recommend they do today differently as a self-published author to start getting better results?
Yeah. Well, it's good and bad, but social media changes a lot. And so whenever you take a break, if you, like you said in your question, like took some time off, maybe it's been a year or two, there's probably things differently that you can do now that you couldn't have done back then. And so the ways that we're seeing social media change is a difference in how people are interacting. And so it's much less about likes and comments now, and it's about shares and people, sharing your content or saving it to come back to, actually going to your profile and clicking on your link and learning more about you or making that purchase. And so whenever we focus on those like more vanity metrics of like, is my follower count going up? Did this get a good amount of likes? We're kind of hindering ourselves from succeeding on social media just because people are interacting in such different ways now. And so, for example, with Instagram, they released a new feature called Trial Reels. And hopefully by the time this is out, everyone has it, but they tend to rule out things slowly. So you might not have it yet, but it's a feature where you can post just to non-followers so that you're 100% likely to reach new people with your content, which is a great thing to experiment with, because now we can try out different hooks, different post types, see what people who don't know who we are actually will be interested in and what makes them stop and want to follow us. So it's a really great research tool. And so I recommend using that if you have it. Post 2 trial reels and experiment with like the opening sentence of your video or the text that you put on the screen or the visual, and see which ones perform the best, because that's a really good indicator that you're on the right path. If you find one that works well when it's only been shown to people who don't already know and like you and will give your stuff a like because they just like you. So it's a really great experiment to do. So that's one that I would definitely try if you use Instagram. And then the other thing that I'll say too is just being consistent with it.